check to see if the notification is here. 1 minute. So you're saying that this here is actually live? Okay, so if that's the case, then have you already mic'd up? Everything is good? All right. Yeah, I'm just trying to see here. Oh, if it is live, then it should actually show, right? Yeah. 1 sec. Hang on. No, just let it run. It's fine. Hi, whoever's watching. Hi. Here's a real wave. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me at the office today. I hope I'm coming out loud. Am I loud and clear? Can you let me know if you can hear me nice and clear? Just in the comments there. All right. Okay. All right, it's cool. So sure, if you want to do this live, I mean, I've generally done this pre-taped, but it's fine.
So, Mr. Riyaz,
yeah.
As you know, I'm 27. I work under you, but one day on.
Just so you guys know, this is Niharika here, and she's handling all our social media, and she's putting me on the spot today to go live. So thank you. But go ahead, ask your question.
So I'm 27, and everyone in my age wants to have their own business. They want to invest in something, but we just know one thing, that we want to make money, but we don't know how. What business to invest in, where to start, where to begin. So since you already have a business, you are an investor and everything. So guide me through that. What is the first step?
I can take you through my journey. I think everybody kind of has their own, but for me, I think that I started walking the franchise shows very young. And what I realized was when I walked these shows that you would have, people that were trying to find a line. The most challenging thing is to find a line, to find an idea. And so they're walking, trying to find what that idea is so that they can kind of break free from their regular routine 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, and do something exciting. Most of the opportunities, though, were kind of disguised as a business, but really you're working for someone at the end of the day. You're working for the franchise. You're working for the Subway, or you're working for the restaurant, or the Denny's, or whatever it might be. And the problem was that the investments I found were very high, and that business model might be good for some people that still just want to work, certain hours and certain days of the week, having staff to do the rest, but not very exciting and not very creative. And so, my journey was to try and find where can I actually really, truly be running my own business, because I was very entrepreneurial from a young age. I went from websites to, ideas of importing knickknacks from the Orient, to, custom do it yourself. And eventually ended up here with this cool product.
Okay, so tell me something about this product. Like, who first came up, who patented it, and from where did it start, and how did you get to know about this? Like, why did you get into this business?
I think the unique thing about my situation was that we were actually building an industry. So it wasn't about going out there and just buying something that was available. It was about actually building an industry. And when you have to do that, it's not like you can look back and see what other people have done and just simulate what someone else has done. You're forging the way, you're spearheading. And so for us, your question was who patented. So this is known as subsurface laser engraving. And this was patented by a professor out in Europe. Most people don't know this. Today, people get in the business, but they have no idea that just a few years ago, they would have been slapped with lawsuits left, right, and center from, the original patent owners of this. Today, it's a different story. But just a few years ago, it was, for us, it was a race because we weren't inventing, we were innovating. The patent wasn't on this product, actually. It was on the process, on the idea of engraving inside a transparent material. So the person, that professor that had come out with it out in Europe, he was creating subsurface engraving to code into bottles, like Coca-Cola bottles. And so the idea was that, can we track where a bottle is purchased and where it ends up without anybody being able to rub off the tracking number? And so they would subsurface engrave that into the bottle. And then for us, it was, it just happens at the time I was reading a lot for an entrepreneurial course on laser technology, on photo gifting, on 3D scanning, etc. And kind of everything came together in terms of a thesis or a business model. But there was a few of us racing. We had Europeans that were racing because very rarely do you have an idea that belongs only to you. So if I had this idea of somehow customizing using the subsurface engraving patented technology for this purpose, I'm not the only one that's thought of it. Someone else must have thought of it, right? And so it started that way, where we would take, it was on paper, but eventually when it became a business, we would take people's Kodak photos or Polaroid photos or Kodak film and Fujifilm, develop it, right? And then scan it using a scanner, and then use interesting softwares to make it into a point cloud that a laser would understand. But even the lasers, like, they were slow, they were huge, they were loud, they were like water chilled, like those air conditioners that hang out of the window. They were like that. They were messy. But we had something kind of in the works that was coming to fruition, which was getting a flat image inside. And that was like back at the turn of the millennium, 2000, 2001.
And now we have different machines in the office. We have 3 different machines. There is like right now that can do different, lot of production, different engraving at the same time. You just have to upload the crystal on it. So, Mr. Riyaz, we have different type of machines already going on. You have come up with something which no one knows as of yet. If they have watched the teaser, they know that.
Right.
Why did you feel the need to invent something or come up with something that would bridge the gap? What was the gap, in fact, from the time you came into business, the gap then, and the gap now? So why did you come up with this one project of yours?
You said we have 3 different styles of lasers. So we're running dozens of lasers here. But it's true, we have 3 different styles. So anything from a large table laser to a medium size, and to the smaller ones. So anybody that has a laser up until now, and this is why I said a few months ago, we posted, I said, if you're looking to buy a laser, don't buy a laser from the open marketplace for subsurface engraving to make 3D crystals now, because we have something very interesting in the works. You see, these machines that we have here, they're amazing. They really are. And the pricing has come down. I mean, when we first assembled our first laser, you were looking at $168,000. And then it came down to under 100,000. And then it came down to under 50. I mean, you can get these multi-mode machines, which has your crystal order on it, my crystal order, his, hers, all of theirs on it. And you can walk away and it can burn very smartly all the projects. Great production lasers. But there was a gap in the industry. The gap was a few things. Number one was that the machines are heavy and difficult to move. They're not portable. So if you're looking to station a laser at one location and keep it there, then these, the lasers that are available out there, fine. But if you're looking for something that is portable, that you can take out there and not have to wait for the business to come to you, but so that you can go out to the business, there's nothing like that out there. That's problem number one. Problem number two is the time it takes for an image to be converted from flat to 3D. Okay, so if you go to, let's say, a tourist location, a time-sensitive place like Vegas, you have a lot of tourists, they're in and they're out, and they see this display of 3D crystals, and they give a photo. The laser operator on site is going to look at this, and they're going to be like, all right, this image has 4 people in it. There's an artist that needs to model it to 3D, and so it's going to take whatever 4 hours. So go walk around, come back, pick it up, right? And and the problem is you lose customers. For it to take 4 hours, that's a bit of time. And if there's one person in it, maybe they'll say come back in 45 minutes. But that depends how many orders they're doing. If they have no work to do, then maybe they'll say 45 minutes. But still, it takes time. So the gap was what? It was the size, the weight, right? The speed to get a photo made to 3D, and finally, the time it takes to pay out the laser. So what I mean by that is that we want the return on investment for an entrepreneur that's going to purchase a machine to be quick. And we needed to have a solution that was affordable. And so that's where we put pen to paper like 3 years ago and took the best minds. I'm talking about the cream of the cream, not just the people that are reading or studying AI. We took those that are publishing AI. Okay. We took the best engineering minds, not the people that assemble machines, but people that build the heart of the machine, the laser itself that goes into the machine. We took the leaders in subsurface engraving, our team, brought them all together to come out with a solution.
I think whatever machine I know, and I'm not saying this because I'm his employee, I'm saying this because whatever I know, I've not seen any machine as of now who has been able to integrate AI properly in their way of workflow, basically. Now, if someone doesn't know, but an artist converts the image from 2D to 3D. This machine, which we have come up with, is eliminating that one cost factor from the person.
Equation, right?
The machine. You buy the machine, it's gonna do the thing for itself, right?
It's not only helping in cost, but the most important thing, the clincher, is the time.
Yeah.
I'm not talking, it does it in minutes. Like, I'm not talking about 59 minutes, 49, 39, 29, 19. Saying under 5 minutes. And the customer who's got a photo on their mobile device is able to see it in crystal. Yeah. Like, it's quick. And the size of it, the litmus test was, can my wife carry it? Or does she still need me and my buddies to go and lift the machine into her car, set it up for her at whatever festival she's doing? No, it's not needed.
Are all back for shipping now. The number should be. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Rainey. I think DHL's on its way. Yeah, anyway, so that's what it is. It achieved the size of the machine. It achieved the speed of the machine. And as far as price is concerned, the whole concept was ROI in 30 days. Not in 2 years, not in 18 months, not in 12 months. Return on investment in 30 days. Okay, if you fail, it's double, it's 60 days, fine. But quick return on investment. Because we want those people that are getting this machine to be profitable. Now, how? The question is how? How can someone have an ROI that quick on a machine? Because of the portability of the machine, it means that you're not now sitting, waiting for people to come to you. You take this machine, you pull the lever, you decide how many events and which events you want to do, in a month. You might want to go heavy one month, you want to take it light the next month because you want to take some time off, but you control your revenue by pulling the lever. You're not stuck. You can go out there.
And as far as I have seen the machine from my end, it can be handled by one person. One person just needs to click upload the image, click the go, and place the crystal in the machine, and it's done. You're also, this machine has also reduced the labor cost for the potential buyer, for the potential person who wants to buy this and make it a business. They can run it by themselves. They don't need anybody.
Absolutely. I'm blown away with what's happening. Like, I mean, my daughter, 12 years old, her sister, well, she's sorry, 11, turning 12. She's 11 years old. Her sister, 10 years old. Okay. Her brother, 8 years old, too young still to actually go to the event. But the 11-year-old, the 10-year-old, and my wife. So they go to the event in the summer. They come out of a 10-day event. It's a festival with enough revenue to have paid the top line on this machine. Now, I'm saying top line on the machine. I'm not saying that after taking your revenue, covering your cost of travel, hotel, and raw material, you still have a very, very healthy margin. But that itself didn't pay off the entire machine. But, you know, at top line wise, they covered the cost of the machine. And by the second event that they did, which was the following month, they paid the machine off. If we look at the numbers, of course, I didn't make my daughter pay the machine off, right? But I'm just saying that, you know, the whole idea here is that if we do the exercise, we're able to see that it's true. I mean, the key thing here is that you've got entrepreneurs over here that are walking the franchise show, looking for a business. And then you've got us over here with this incredible, you know, for lack of a better word, best description, cash printing machine. It's a golden opportunity. And the question becomes, how do you close that gap so that they see it? And then the idea is that we don't want to just work with anybody. We want to, again, work with people that are creative, that are going to hustle, that are going to pay their machine off quick. That's the whole idea. And it might not just be the entrepreneur. Many times it's the store owner, it's the gift shop owner, it's the retailer, it's, you know, people that already are incurring a rent for their existing business. They already have staff, they already have traffic. And it's just a matter of designating space to this unique product that looks beautiful when it's illuminated, and having a machine that takes the size of a PC computer on the desk, you know, it doesn't occupy much space to produce it on the spot.
And one more thing, I remember one time that you were telling me that it took 3 years for this to happen. 3 years.
From the time that we started the brainstorming session, taking a pen and drawing it out. I like to draw a lot. So these are my diagrams here, right? So, you know, drawing it to actually coming out with.
And probably in the next slide, we can show them how it's actually done in front of them. Like, we can show the work.
Well, you caught me on surprise today. I didn't know we were going to go live, but yeah, I think that it would be fruitful that instead of just looking at me at my desk, that, you know, they're able to see the technology working.
But I do want to tell the audience who are watching us right now, we have how many people? Like, we have a couple of.
Well, we had different beta segments, so it's not that we're just releasing this thing, you know, on January 1st, and it's the first unit. I mean, a smart product and a smart business is always going to soft launch, is going to beta test and see, okay, what are the challenges? How are people accepting it? You know, one guy timed his purchase. He was part of the beta offer. So we offered a certain pool of people the opportunity to be the first. He timed his purchase such that he collected his machine in November, and today it's December the 18th. I spoke to him 2 days ago. He says he's paid it off. I said, bravo, congratulations. Jamie, if you're watching, congrats, you did a good job.
So guys, I know you cannot see my face right now, but as my boss said, next time when we are going to go live, we will show you how this is done. And this is coming from somebody who I want to start my own business. And whenever I have that much money, I would invest in this, because as Mr. Riyaz said, this is actually a cash flowing machine. And people who want.
Niharika, you said when you have that much money. Let me make it clear. Is that when the individual that got this machine last month, he was already in this business using us to print for him. Okay, so we were already printing for him. So he had already tasted the success of this product. So he was confident he'd pay it off. He didn't have the money yet. He took a credit line and he paid it off. That's not what I'm suggesting people do, but I'm just telling you that, you know, it's when I say 30 days, anybody that's worth their salt can pay this off in 30 days. Worst case, 60.
Okay. So you have heard my boss say it. Now you guys know. And people who are interested, please mail him at 3dcrystal.com to ask more about it. And we are there for you to help you guys all along. And in the next slide, we'll show you how this machine is actually used and what extremely extraordinary things that this machine can do.
Here's the call to action, okay? Is if anything I have said in this video, not only for those that are watching right now live, by the way, thank you very much for those of you that are watching, but also for those that happen to watch this after the live while it's posted. If anything I've said to you intrigues you or interests you, then go to 3dlaserbox.com. And when you click on the button that says reserve, click on that. You don't have to reserve, but there's another button there to book an appointment, book a meeting. So book a meeting with us. And someone from my team will take you through a live screen share, showing you all the details about the machine, showing you how the costing works. Okay, you'll get everything that you need in order for you to understand if this business is for you. It's a creative business. It's a fun business. I love this business, but it's not for everybody. Okay, it's for people, certain types of people that want to run their own thing, that don't want things to be in cruise control, that are creative, that like to do custom things. It's a gifting product, you know, so it's a custom product. It's fun to see people's expressions when they get it. But again, if someone is looking for kind of that straight 9 to 5, while this can be it, the sorts of partners that we're looking to work with that purchase this machine are people that really are have that entrepreneurial bug, right? So reach out to us and then let's talk more. And we're really excited to share more information about this system. Is that it? Are we done?
Yes.
Okay, again, thanks for watching, guys. Take care.